This is 9 News.
Good morning. Far North Queensland communities are on high alert for flash flooding today as intense rain continues in the wake of ex-tropical cyclone Jasper. The system packing destructive winds as it crossed the coast overnight, bringing down trees, fences and power lines and leaving almost 40,000 homes and businesses without power. We have reporters standing by in the impacted zones this morning. First to Josh Bavis in Port Douglas. Josh, roads there have already gone under.
Alison, roads in Mossman have gone under. They are one of the main roads to the north of the town.
Really until tomorrow, Alison.
All right, thanks, Gaz. After the break, we turn to the day's other news. A fatal police shooting in Bowen outside a motel. Anastasia Palaszczuk's last day in the top job, her final acts as Queensland Premier. And an extraordinary development in Kathleen Folbig's bid to clear her name. A knife-wielding man has been shot dead by police outside a motel in the state's north. Officers were called to a disturbance at Herbert Street in Bowen at 5:30 this morning. It's alleged the man went inside the hotel and retrieved a large knife, threatening both police and paramedics before he was shot. Investigations are continuing. She's been in the state's top job for the past 9 years, and today is Anastasia Palaszczuk's last day as Premier of Queensland. Let's go live to State Political Editor Tim Avia at Parliament. Tim, how is she ending her reign?
Yeah, very quietly. We haven't seen much of the Premier at all in the last few days. Today, we understand she is coming into the office just to tidy her desk, as the Deputy Premier said yesterday, before heading off. She will attend...
Tears and smiles for a woman who spent 2 decades behind bars but has now been exonerated.
Is unemployment on the rise again? The latest job figures have just come out. That is next. Plus, a world first, 200 countries sign a landmark agreement at the Global Climate Summit. And Tesla hits the brakes. Millions of cars recalled because of a technology failure. There's been a slight rise in unemployment. The latest figures released by the Australian Bureau of Statistics a short time ago. Here's federal politics reporter Fiona Willan.
Unemployment climbed to 3.9%.
Stay with us. Up next, we're back in Far North Queensland with the very latest on the flooding situation in the wake of ex-tropical cyclone Jasper. Returning to Far North Queensland now, where communities remain on high alert with flood warnings in place across the region. Let's go live to Cam Inglis, who's in the centre of Cairns. Cam, we can see behind you the area is still incredibly drenched. How are the communities?
Yeah, good morning, Alison. Yeah, it certainly is. The rain...
That was Stephen Miles just moments ago. Let's check in with Gary Youngbury now. Gaz, so much rain where you are, but a real contrast between the far north and here in the southeast.
Oh, it's so true, Alison. I mean, the heat and humidity that's around southeast Queensland, but it's 100% humidity here in far north Queensland. The rain, just when you think it can't get any heavier, well, I don't know, it's just deafening here. We're seeking shelter again in the surf club. It is just torrential. It's like someone's tipping buckets of water on the roof of the building, and it has been relentless all day. Over a couple of 100 millimetres now here in Palm Cove in the last 30 hours. There's some isolated falls of over 400 millimetres. But it's not going to stop today, and this is why the issue will be flash flooding as we get well into this afternoon and even this evening, as ex-tropical cyclone Jasper continues to just tap into the Coral Sea and draw in moisture, unload across far north Queensland. What about Brisbane today? Well, it has been a very hot day indeed. Let's have a look right around the capital cities and the country. Brisbane's still heating up. You're heading for 34 degrees today. Sydney 37 with some thunderstorms, a shower or two for Adelaide and Hobart. Showers and storms over Darwin with torrential rain continuing in Cairns and gale force winds. So Brizzy, the outlook, well, your Friday, a scorcher, 35, high 30s for Ipswich, but that will fuel some afternoon thunderstorms. And the heat and humidity will stick around into your weekend. As you can see, 35 again on Saturday. Showers and storms are possible, and the chance they will fire up again on Sunday. So enjoy the heat and the humidity there in Brisbane and southeast Queensland as we hopefully start to dry out, Alison, over the next 24 to 48 hours here in the far north.
Yeah, we can send some sunshine your way. Thanks, Gaz. That is our morning news for this Thursday. I'm Alison Ariotti. I'll have more special coverage of ex-tropical cyclone Jasper in the news at 4 o'clock.